And we continue our grappling intermission here before we get back to the action. And Jeramy Karshner steps into the cage after boxing earlier tonight. The absolute madman that he is. And he's up against Collin Caprini of Ground Zero, brown belt. Karshner's got some guts, I'll tell you that much, because I believe Karshner's a white belt.
Yeah.
But he has a huge size advantage. This is going to be a very fun matchup because Collin can grapple, and Collin's a leg locker.
I got you, Jeremy. And Collin more than happy to start.
Collin pulling guard.
His guard.
He's not going to mess around wrestling with him. He's going to go for that leg lock. And you see Jeremy going for those feet, trying to control him. But he's backing away here. You got to engage.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I don't know if they're doing combat jiu-jitsu or regular BJJ here. It looks like regular BJJ because I've yet to see any strikes. Collin's very slick here. You see he's using those feet to control him. He's playing that open guard game. And what he's going to do is he's going to go under those legs eventually and try to go for that leg lock. Using those butterfly hooks, we'll see him invert, just like his student, Lily Schelling, did earlier. I think he's just waiting for Karshner's weight to get too far forward.
Yep.
We see Karshner doing a good job, though, maintaining his base so that Collin can't get underneath him and sweep him. Karshner's a big boy.
Defensively, Karshner's doing all right.
He's got a good base, too. You can see, like, he's grappled before.
Yeah.
Collin is doing a great job stopping him from advancing.
I think Jeremy wants to wrestle with him.
Oh, yeah.
4 minutes. 4 minutes. Do you think, Collin? Come on, Jeremy. Wrap him up with that leg, Collin.
And here comes Collin Caprini, just maintaining that seated guard. Stopping. Do you see Collin shaking his leg there, trying to get him to sit back for a leg lock? Collin's looking to get on top there. That's what he was going to do. As soon as he sat back, Collin was going to sit right up with him and get on top. It's amazing that Karshner has the energy to compete after he boxed earlier today. He got the full workout in.
The whole thing. The only thing he hasn't got to do.
And that's what I'd like to see that. I'd love to see him wrap the head up like he did before. It was nice. This makes me want to go out there and grapple.
I'll grapple you, Elijah.
I'll grapple you right now.
Can we keep the headsets on and call it our match?
I think we could do it.
I'd call it, but I don't know anything.
You can just tell us if we're entertaining or not.
This guy, these guys, this has just been a stalemate here.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's the strength of Karshner versus the technical ability of Collin.
And Karshner knows his shit. Like you can see there, the way he pulled that arm out when Collin started to go for that arm bar. Like he knows how to grapple defensively. Here comes Collin. Looking to make something
I know that's what
happen
that's
here.
that's his forte is being on the ground, but I'd really like to
See him wrestle a little
stand
bit.
up and wrestle and see if he can't
I
get
think
a better
he knows
position.
with that size disadvantage,
Absolutely.
wrestling might not be smart. And for all I know, Karshner could have a wrestling background. He comes from Ohio. That's a big wrestling state.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you can see he almost moves like he wrestled.
I was thinking that when he stepped in there.
That's why
Kept his
he's
shoes
got
on.
such a solid base.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got his shoes on. That's another big sign. And here's 1 minute and 30 seconds left of this stalemate grappling match between two excellent competitors. Collin's been looking for somebody to grapple him for a while now, and he's been having a tough time finding somebody. And Karshner dances
Jeremy
away.
told him, he said, "Come on, let's go."
1 minute.
Oh, and he was going to
He started the Eminari roll there, but he was way too far away. That's the thing. If he could move up to his feet and then Eminari roll.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to wrestle. You could stand up though and Eminari roll into something.
And I'd like to see how Karshner might react to that.
I'd say he'd be less. I'd say he'd be less used to dealing with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Than he would
Than trying to defend the scoop. Yeah. You ever been
addressing
hit
the
with
guard.
an Eminari?
Oh yeah, many times.
Yeah.
Many times.
It's when you're not expecting it. That's an extremely wild technique.
The big
to come
thing is
flying at you.
you've got to know it's coming.
Yeah.
And you've got to it's timing. It's just like boxing. You got to settle your hips. Like, that's what I'll do. When a guy Eminari rolls on me, I will drop my hips almost like I'm sprawling on him.
Yeah.
Similar to takedown defense. And that's defending leg locks in general. You got to keep your hips away from them.
Theirs, yeah. And
So
this one
is
will
that
end in
a
a
round
draw.
or a match?
That's the end of the match, and it'll be a draw.
So what's the difference, say, between this and amateur mat wrestling?
Submissions are involved.
Yep. And,
Like, with just amateur wrestling, you're not allowed to submit. Like, you can't choke, you can't armbar. It's just scored by points.
Yep, you'll score points. And now there are certain jiu-jitsu formats where you can win by points.
But this one
is just
what's called submission only.
Yep.
So if they make it to the time limit, it's a draw. You don't have to worry about judging.